What's up, traders? We're going to have a look at the BTC chart today and hopefully understand sort of where we're at right now and more importantly, where we're headed. I'm going to use my GAN fan, which I've used before, and it really has worked many times as a level of resistance and predicting levels of support. You can see here resistance, support, resistance, some level of resistance, and even this sort of temporary bear market that we're having right now, it has worked as support. And looking at today's red candle, I mean, just look at it almost perfectly. We have used that as support. So, what's going to happen now with Bitcoin? Well, we are well under the bull market support ribbon, and the death cross has also happened. But what I think, and most of you are aware, the EMAs are a lagging indicator, and I do honestly feel that the bottom has been accounted for by the death cross. And my main reason for this is let's just quickly switch over to this address. Now, this is a whale who has, you know, a lot of BTC in his wallet. An interesting thing I want to see, look, right now, what they're doing, they're actually accumulating right now in this little dip that we've had. But as you can see, on the 15th of May, right, they've sold 1,500 BTC. So let's quickly just go back and look where we were 15th of May. We were at the top, right? We were hitting this level of resistance here, and they sort of knew that we're going to drop and they were prepared for it. And what they're doing now, they're just reaccumulating. And every time we're in this region right here, I've just received news that Michael Saylor, our MicroStrategy, they're also accumulating Bitcoin at this region here. So it's no surprise to me that the whales are buying in here right now. Another thing I want to show you, this whale account, is that, I mean, you can just see they keep accumulating, right? The last time they did a huge sell-off like this, coincidence or not, I mean, you can decide. Let's have a look. So you can just see just accumulating. Oh, wow. Here, look, so this is the last time they made a sell-off. Again, 1,500, 1,500, 3,000 BTC on the 9th of the 5th of basically last month of May. I mean, look what happened on the 9th. Again, look where we were. Just before a massive crash, before this massive crash over here, this well predicted inside job, I don't know. But these guys definitely know what's happening, and they're not. Well, the main thing is they're not selling their bags; they're accumulating Bitcoin. And the main thing for us retail investors as well, we shouldn't be selling our Bitcoin or our assets, and we should be holding them. Another thing to look at the RSI as well. We're sort of approaching these oversold levels. And last time we approached these levels here, look at the bottom here. I mean, we had a steady rise. I mean, at the top of 34%, maybe here, even up here, we had a rise up to 35% from the bottom to the top, right? So you can see from the bottom of the RSI to here to the middle. So we are approaching these levels again, and I do expect actually some sort of pump. Maybe back to here, maybe stop here, but we will get some sort of pump. And take into both case scenarios, the most bearish scenario, right? If we do continue to dip, I think it will happen sooner than later if it does happen. But what will happen is, I feel that we'll take support here. And I feel that if we do, this is the true bottom of this sort of temporary dip that we've had before we have this spring test, back to hopefully testing all-time highs. In a couple months, it might be, sideways trading, but eventually we will continue with this bull market. And the metrics, the data, they all point to this. The stock flow diagram also doesn't show any sign of a blow off top right now, or the bull market has come to an end. So yes, it might be frustrating that we're sort of trading towards the sideways, or maybe even going down a bit more and testing this level 25k level of support. But honestly, the metrics and the data are very positive. And I just want to show one last thing is that, look at Elliott wave theory. I mean, I can show you the previous waves. The elevate wave theory predicts there's 5 waves that happen. So we had the first wave here, got the dip, second wave, all the way to here. And we had a massive dip here as well. I'm hopefully seeing a 5th wave and 100k Bitcoin, you know, by the end of this year. You know, it's nothing is set in stone, but as long as we can get back into this region here, this Ganfan region, and hopefully use, you know, this line as some sort of support going forward, you know, it'll be a matter of time. By the end of the year, we'll be at the 100k level of Bitcoin, and hopefully further than that beyond as well. So yeah, that's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment below, and great, safe trading, guys.